Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of Omsi 2 and a very happy new year to all of you. First video of the year is of course an Omsi 2 video because why not, we love Omsi. Yeah, today we are going to be having a look at the V3D ALX400. Now I know what you're thinking, like why on earth would you be looking at the V3D ALX400? It's been out ages, there's nothing particularly special about it anymore, is there? But we have got a lovely gearbox mod. Now this has been out since January. I don't know how I've not found this before, but it's been out since January and it's got some lovely ZF sounds. It's really quite good, to be honest with you. There's a link in the downloads. What am I on about? Sorry, it's what time are we on now? It's 4:45 in the morning. I woke up and thought, do you know what, I'm just awake, so let's get up. So yeah, maybe I'm not quite as awake as I thought I was. There's a link in the description where you can go check that out. It's really worth doing, actually. We are here on Westcountry. I mean, you can even hear now the gearbox just sounds, or the engine sounds so much better. It's got some sounds by Badger from 2018. Right, again, wasn't. I think it was for the Trident, the London Trident.
Good morning.
Hello.
Right, hang on. Let's get the old red text in the corner. We are a little bit
Can I
late.
have a child single, please?
Child single. Right, hang on. No, I've not used this ticket machine in a little while. Floating pound coin. It's really nice to return to the ALX actually because it's got some absolutely cracking sounds. I've always been put off driving the Volvo before because
Good morning, mate.
he did it as a first spec,
Give me a day,
but it always had a Voith gearbox, and as far as I was aware, first spec ALX400s always had a ZF. I never knew a first one with a Voith gearbox, so I, you know, it sort of put me off driving it a little bit. But now it's got this this ZF gearbox. Absolutely fantastic. Right, okay. It's quite early in the morning as well here. Oh, it's New Year's Day on the timetable. 6:45. Right, off we go. We're on the Route 12. We're off to Paignton Royal Hospital. Right, around we go. I'm hoping that it's going to have those absolutely fantastic axle run sounds that you get on ZF Geminis, ZF ALX400s. It sounds fantastic, doesn't it? As you get going faster, you'll hear the whir in the background. Doesn't that sound better? Okay, yeah, we'll have to get going a little bit, won't we, before we can make any massive decisions. Right, here we go. A little bit behind schedule, aren't we? So we'll try and get our foot down. I'm glad that they're all paying an exact change. Makes it much easier.
Good morning, mate. How you doing?
Good morning.
Lovely. Right, get them doors shut. One really good thing about the ALX as well is you get fantastic performance. There we go. Okay, it's not as detailed as perhaps the Studio Polygon Enviro 400mmC or the Renown or the Blueprint Productions Gemini that's coming or the Master Switch, but you do get absolutely fantastic frame rates with it. It's just so smooth. It's actually quite a while since I've driven a bus on Omsi that is as smooth as this, to be honest with you. Right, here we go, full steam ahead. Let's put our foot down. The only thing with this is it's still, in my opinion, just a little bit too fast. You know, I mean, this sort of hill in a B7TL, you wouldn't be going up it this fast. Let me put it that way. I think you'd be struggling a lot more than this. But I don't know. Yeah, maybe now that we've got a few passengers on. Yeah, the B7s were never really known for their hill climbing ability. I mean, my Eclipse Urban B7 RLE, far superior with the old hill climbing there. But yeah, the ALX400s, the Geminis, very heavy with the D7C engine. Definitely not the best at hill climbing. Right, here we go. And yeah, it does seem a little bit heavier now we've got some passengers on, so yeah, I'll give it that one.
Hello. Hello.
They all seem fairly chirpy, don't they?
What?
Maybe they're all still a little bit tiddly. It's early morning. They might be going home from their New Year celebrations. This is fantastic. Yeah, it's definitely, if you're an ALX400 fan, definitely worth a download, this one. Like I said, there's a link in the description for that. It's definitely worth checking out. It's one of those. Obviously I'm privy to the Blueprint Productions Gemini, the early access version. I didn't think the sounds on the B7 were particularly good. These are absolutely fantastic. I mean, worst case scenario, if they can't get the sounds right, hopefully somebody will be able to mod these onto it, because these are lovely. Listen to that. Oh, you've got the axle sound in the background, that high-pitched whirring. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I thought the road had flooded up ahead for a second there. Yeah, I didn't want to show them with the current sound set. I did say, look, you need to just really work on these, because it doesn't sound particularly much like a Gemini. So I'm hoping that they will do that prior to release. I mean, what is it, New Year's Eve now? Well, it's New Year's Eve when I'm recording, so yeah, fingers crossed that, I mean, I'm assuming, given that they've really been pushing it with the trailer and everything, that it is due in the next coming weeks. That's weeks, not week. Yeah, I'm assuming so, because, you know, it's the most we've seen of it recently. The B9 is really good. I enjoy driving the B9, to be honest with you. But the B7, I just really hope they get those sounds right. It is a favourite bus of mine, is the B7 Gemini, so yeah, I really, really hope they get the sounds right on that. Here we go. Everyone on?
Top of the morning to you, love. Hello, is it me
Good
you're
morning.
looking for?
Morning.
There we go. Nobody coming either. We're doing well for traffic, aren't we? We're also using the enhanced environment pack, which is why the sky looks quite good. I tend to use that in my videos. I think I paid for that via Steam. Definitely worth doing. It just brings your Omsi to, you know, a little bit of an enhancement.
Hello, good morning,
Well, I
mate.
mean, it's
How
called
you
the
doing?
enhanced environment pack, isn't it? You'd expect nothing less. Got that lovely Volvo ticking in the background. They were always a very ticky engine, the D7C, wasn't it? Got busy, isn't it? They're all chatting away. Yeah, I maintain they're coming home from the New Year's celebrations. Nobody else would be that chatty, would they? Now, can we squeeze round here? I think we can. Oh no, the bus stop sticks out into the road, so yeah, I don't think we can, no. It was a good effort, but no. Right, are you lot going to walk? Oh, no, we'll get up to the bus stop. Oh, they're going to come. There we go, right. Open the doors and let them on here. Oh, look, they wait patiently, that's good. I didn't think they did that, I thought it was just a free-for-all.
Good morning.
One
Good day,
day
driver.
rider, please.
When you think about it, Omsi really has come on, hasn't it?
No, thank you very much.
You know, when you think back to, like, remember that Hong Kong Enviro in Birmingham? Where, you know, it was right-hand drive, and you used to let the passengers on, but they'd all get on here still, and, you know, because it hadn't sort of registered. You know, you see the old YouTube videos. And, you know, it really has come on for the UK market, hasn't it, in recent years? Right, off we go. Obviously, you've got the announcement, the leak of the Studio Polygon Dart, which is very, very exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. Always partial to a Dart. I mean, they were never particularly good to travel on in my experience. You know, I grew up around Halifax where there were S-Reg Plaxton Pointer 2s. What are we doing, Mr. Amazon? Yeah, S-Reg Plaxton Pointer 2s. And I always found, because traction on the route that I used to go to school on, when I used to get the bus a lot in Halifax, was always a B10 BLE. That was, you know, hence my love of renounce, hence why I bought one. You know, so I always found that when a Dart turned up, it was always overcrowded because it was too busy. You know, because it should have been a B10.
Hello, mate.
It couldn't cope with the hills because Halifax is quite a hilly place. You know, I just always found that they weren't very good in Halifax. They weren't well suited to Halifax. But that said, the Plaxton Pointer 2 I think is a very good looking bus, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it from Studio Polygon there. It's another little one for Omsi, of course. There's 2025 for Omsi. Hopefully, it's going to be a really good year. I mean, you'll have the release of the Blueprint Gemini. You'll have the Studio Polygon Dart, Master Switch, the Valen Classics is still on the way. I've no idea what's going on at Master Switch, to be honest with you, but they've got lots of exciting projects in the pipeline. You've got Morden, I don't know if that'll be coming. You've got Arcala, again, not heard of fully in ages. I sent him a message actually, and you know, just hope he's well. I do like Fully. I went for a curry in Birmingham once with him. It was good fun, very good fun. Lovely chap. Can't believe it, we've spawned a bus in again with no fuel, look. I hope we don't have to stop at the petrol station again like we did on that Lincolnshire stream. That was very embarrassing. I do like this time of day, you know, the sun's just coming up. Well, the sun's not coming up, to be honest with you, is it? It's quite miserable. I like how in the top there it's New Year ?S day. It's not quite sure if it is New Year's Day or not. The problem is with all these people chattering away in the background, it's ruining the sound of the ZF. That's what you all came for. I guess you can still hear it. Doesn't help that I'm chattering in the front either, does it, to be honest with you? One thing I like as well is your driving position, you can actually see the camera there, you don't have to sort of look up all the time. Because I never bother, do I, looking up? I always end up with people trapped on the bus.
Single, please.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
There we go, we're back on time, at least that's a good thing, isn't it? Off we go. That taxi's causing chaos. Is it a Golf Estate or a Passat? Golf Estate, that, isn't it? Bus stop here. That's quite well to say I've not got the directional arrows on. I'm not sure I've driven this route enough times now, haven't I?
Hello, mate.
Hang on. How many passions? Right. 1, 2. One thing I really like about this ALX, which is, it always upsets me on the Studio Polygon stuff. They always have a very messy cache tray, don't they, on the Studio Polygon things. It's like it's just been lobbed in. This is all neat and tidy. It's lovely. It's lovely. It works with my my OCD a lot more. You know, I like everything to be neat when it comes to money like that. See, when I started my career in the ticket office on the railway, I was always told you always have your notes facing the same way. You always have everything separate and nice and neat. And yeah, I've always stuck with that with money. It has to all be. When you're at work anyway, when you're at home it's all over the place, but it doesn't matter then, does it? Because you're not having to constantly access it. Oh, those brakes squealing as it stops. That's like a proper... See, that to me, the buses don't seem to do that as much anymore. Is it just me? The brakes don't seem to squeal like they used to howl, didn't they? Like when you think your Olympians, your ALXs, your Geminis. On your street decks, alright, granted they're a bit newer. But even then, like, when I remember the ALX400s, they were, what, it was mid-2000s, they're like 5 years old. So yeah, the street decks just don't seem to squeal as much as these did. Is it just me that's sort of like rose-tinted glasses, harping back to the older times? I don't know. The brakes seem better. Do miss an ALX400. It's a shame they've more or less got rid of them all, haven't they? I mean, there's quite a few in preservation, which is good. ALX200 darts as well. That's one thing we were on about last night. Love them or hate them. I mean, I never really liked them in service because, again, it was the same thing as the Blackstone Pointer 2. Whenever an ALX200 used to rock up, a T-Reg ALX200 dart in Halifax. Oh, what a throwback. Yeah, whenever one of them used to rock up, it was in place of the B10.
Top of the morning to you.
They're just garbage. Absolutely garbage. But again, now that they've gone, I do miss them.
Hiya.
It's a shame none of them got preserved, actually. But that was they went way before I was old enough to preserve a bus. I'm just glad I managed to save the B10, to be honest with you. I've been very sad if they'd have all gone. Lovely vehicles. Right, here we go. So we go left here, don't we? Oh, let's take a Mini out. Gets to the point when you're going around corners like that, you don't actually have to look in your left-hand mirror because you just know where your back wheels are. Is that geeky, or does that mean I'm very experienced? One or the other. Off we go. Oh, you've missed it, sir. Sorry. See, even with that camera where it is, I'm still over-carrying people. Lovely. Straight round, we've got a bus stop on the left here. Let's have a look. Should we have a look in that camera? Yeah, nobody's coming. Beautiful stuff. Right, carrying on. We've got the hill climb in a minute. I say hill climb in the loosest sense of the word. I think he's going for it. Ah. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting the default horn there. Just caught me by surprise a little bit. Right, oh, hang on, this stop here, is it? Or do we go for the further one? We'll go for the further one. Most people are down here. Oh, 2 minutes early. Right, okay. Look at that, gone from being nearly 2 minutes late to 2 minutes early. Beautiful stuff.
Hello, mate.
Hello, driver.
1 and 2, please.
Right, hang on, a return. 550, paying just a tenner, love, yeah, lovely. 450, smash it.
Good morning.
Hello, driver.
Top of the morning to you, love.
A day rider, please.
Oh, for goodness sake. Right, here we go. 350.
Thanks very much.
Lovely. Yeah, it's a shame, really, that this bus doesn't feature on Bus Company Sim with the enhancement. I think this would be my my vehicle of choice, to be honest with you. I love it. Really, really good. I mean, like I say, I always enjoyed the ALX400, particularly the Trident, because that obviously, you could get a Trident with a Voith, it seemed a lot more normal. But now that this has got a ZF, which seems a bit more proper, I'd go for this one. And it's one of them, actually. When you think, obviously I do a lot of YouTube videos, don't I? And I spend a lot of time recording different games, and, you know, like, there's things like Supermarket Sim. It's a shame you can only have one save on that, because I would play that. You know, there's games that I do on YouTube that I just would never play without doing it on YouTube, if you see what I mean. Like, for instance, Bus Simulator 21. I just wouldn't do that at all because it just didn't interest me. You know what I mean? It was a bit too arcadey. Train Sim World, I don't tend to play that, to be honest with you. I do need to actually play that because Mike, one of my admins, Mike Clark, very kindly actually bought me the West Coast Main Line for it. I've not looked at it yet. He bought me it for Christmas. So I really need to do that at some point. Some point early 2025, how's that? Oh, come on, don't let me down. There we go. Just loading in. But you know, that's what I mean. So like, there's a lot of Omsi buses. Like, I've never picked up the Optare Solo since, because it just, you know, I didn't think it was particularly good for the money. You know, whereas this, I would happily pootle up and down on Bus Company Sim. I happily would. I think it's a pleasure, absolute pleasure to drive. Like I say, make sure if you do have this ALX, go to the link in the description to pick up this bus. It's definitely worth doing. It's a free mod, but it's a free bus, to be honest with you. So I'm a lot more forgiving with the ALX400's misgivings, because you know, and shortcomings, because it's a free bus at the end of the day. V3D very kindly made an ALX400 and let us all have it. You know what I mean? Oh, I didn't know that was where the heating was.
Hello, mate.
Hi, handsome.
Morning.
Yeah, I'm always a lot more ready to criticise payware products, because obviously they're charging money for it. You expect it to be right at the end of the day, don't you, if you're paying your hard-earned money. Particularly at a time of, you know, time of life where money for everyone, you know, is not in an abundance, including myself. You know, you begrudge paying £30 for something for it not to be right. You know what I mean? Give them a wave over there in the B9. Still got this as AI from me. From my stream. Oh, it's the X-branded one. Miles did that livery. Absolutely beautiful livery. It's just a shame that there's no X35 anymore, isn't it? I didn't realise that when I asked him for it. Because I originally asked him for the X84. I probably mentioned that if you watch the stream. I did ask him for the X84 that was branded for the Gemini, B9 Gemini, that ran from Ilkley, Skipton into Leeds via Otley. And yeah, he did that version of it. I was very pleased indeed. Lovely chap, Miles. He's done a lot for me over the years, including the logo on the channel. Yeah, Lorraine-esque logo. It's that 100. Lovely. You know, so I gave him a little bit of money for that logo. Actually, I was very impressed. But yeah, the whole branding that you see now is I mean, he's not done a lot of the branding, but it's stemmed from that logo. It's very nice, very nice. Right, well, here we go. We're coming into Paignton Royal Hospital. This route finishes here, so yeah. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. As I say, I hope that you're all recovering after your New Year's celebrations. If you have enjoyed today's video, please do click the like button. It's always appreciated. And do make sure that you subscribe. Like I say, I mentioned lots of exciting upcoming Omsi projects for 2025. Hopefully we'll see some of those. So yeah, this is where you want to be watching them, people, on this channel here. So do make sure that you subscribe so that you never miss out on any future episodes of Omsi 2. Other than that, as I say, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio, everybody. Goodbye for now.